Hey guys, welcome back to AutoX, the channel where we feature some of the cleanest, most rare vehicles from around the world. In front of me today, I have a 1998 Toyota Hiace Regis, which is the semi-bonnet version of the Hiace. These were sold in a few different shapes and forms throughout Japan and the rest of the world. This one is a really special vehicle. We're gonna get into that in this video. We'll walk around it, inside it, and we'll even take it for a drive. Only 44,000 original miles on this 2.7 liter gas-powered four-wheel drive van, powered by the 3RZ FE engine, which is a renowned engine at this point, used throughout a lot of Toyota's lineup in the 90s and early 2000s. Most notably, the first generation Tacomas used this engine. Very solid, simple, four-cylinder, fuel-injected gas engine. This van presents like new. If you're not seeing it in the video, come and see it in person, because the outside, the inside, there is not a flaw to note on this van. It lived its whole life garaged with its one owner in Japan. It was purchased new at Shimane Toyo Pet dealership in Japan back in 1998. It's a nicely spec'd option. It's the 8-seater with the tin top roof, no sunroofs, two-tone, white, silver, with the updated front end from 1998 onwards. A super nice van. Let's take a look inside the front passenger seat. We've got a really nice light beige, light gray interior. Power locks, power windows, power mirrors. It's an automatic transmission. Really nice cloth seats. These are in like new condition. Even the floor mats, take a look at this. They added these little factory accessory step scuff guards. The front captain's seats have armrests. You have a nice pass-through here. An updated touchscreen double DIN stereo, which sounds great. Also works with Bluetooth and hands-free calling. Let's go around to the driver's side. Check that out. These Hiace Regis are a more comfort-orientated option, an alternative to the traditional Hiace 100 series, with a semi-bonnet and all years having driver and passenger airbags. There may be a more family-friendly option. Also, an updated drivetrain. These are geared and set up from Toyota with a little bit longer legs, so you can cruise at safer speeds for North American highways, because let's be honest, we drive a little bit faster and longer and greater distances here than most of the world, especially Japan. So these vans make a great pairing with that. It's had regular service throughout its life. There are service stickers all throughout it from recent years, and it really presents like new. Let me step in, give you a look through on the controls here. Pretty standard Toyota 90s good stuff. All your power window options and locks. Mirrors, it also has a retract function, so if you press this, both your mirrors retract in and out. Good for tight parking situations, as one might encounter in Japan. Little cubby here. Airbag here, airbag there. We've got auto climate control, so you kind of set your temperature in Celsius and forget it. Rear heat and AC controls from here. You can also control them in the back too, as a passenger. Ashtray, never been smoked in. Cup holders, and essentially your glove box, because these didn't come with one. Got intermittent wipers, of course, It is an automatic transmission. Dome lights. And well, the headliner is like new. Factory curtains all throughout the back. Let's go take a look in the back so you guys can see what's going on back there. The cool thing about these vans is since they're powered by the 3RZ FE, this one in particular, that means parts is super easy to get here in North America. Same parts supply as you would find in a 4-cylinder first-gen Tacoma. And a lot of the underpinnings are similar too. U-joints, belts, brakes, things like that are just easier to find because there are a lot of parts crossovers. So you see, this is the 2-bench setup, 3 seats on each bench, and the benches slide the length of the cargo area on these 2 tracks, which both of them are mounted to. So you can take one bench off, you can take the rear bench off, you can slide them both fully forward or backwards. This bench also does an interesting thing where if you hold this and you push this up, it locks like that. And then you can slide it all the way forward or just have more space saving with this in the stowed up position. You've got controls here for your rear AC, and then your rear heat is controlled over here. Cup holders in the back throughout. Ashtrays, because it's a 90s vehicle. More cup holders back there and there, just some more modernizations. Really big overhead light and curtains all throughout, even separating the front. So if you wanted to use this as a little camper, it makes a great versatile package for folks who want kind of a vehicle that can do everything. Tacoma drivetrain, 4-wheel drive van, seats 8, modular setup. It really gets it all done. These vans are just super useful, super utilitarian, and really comfortable to drive, especially in this configuration with the Regis package and the semi-bonnet. You're sitting upright, you can see everything, and just really, really comfortable. Let's look in the trunk. I would point out any flaws, but this van doesn't really have any. Maybe just a scrape here, a little scrape on the rear bumper, some light scuffing. That's really it, guys, believe it or not. All the vehicles we source traditionally are very clean. That's kind of our shtick here at AutoX. So I'm sure to many of you followers, it comes to no surprise at how clean this van is, but in case you're watching for the first time, that's what we do over here. We find the cleanest examples of vehicles from around the world. We bring them in and we resist keeping them. It's very hard to do that. And then we sell them. Sometimes we actually keep them. So there you go. Little factory rear cargo protector. And you see you've got these little levers here you pull, and then the whole thing just slides and locks into different positions. So you can get all this room, just modulate your room. Very cool. Shoulder belts throughout, except for the middle row, or the middle seat rather. And then of course the curtains. Kind of sums up the van. I think we'll take it for a drive now. Show you some neat road manners of this 1998 Toyota Hiace Regis. First of all, we've got 2 factory keys. The master with a lock and unlock button, which is really nice to see. This is right around the time they started optioning that in these vans. And I personally think it's a nice convenience. Although if it doesn't have it, if your vehicle doesn't have this and you've got power locks, most chances are you can get that added. It wouldn't be a factory one, but you know. Anyways, let's fire this up. All right, it's saying I don't have a toll card, and it's saying I've got a door open. So it's probably the sliding door. Let's go close that. Blue LED running lights were added. It might be the trunk too. I think it was the trunk. All right, let's hop in and take her for a spin. Controls on this van are all super within reach. There's that stereo, which is in Japanese. It might be converted. You might be able to convert that. We haven't looked into that. Partial English, partial Japanese. It's got SD cards. You can download your music onto it, CD player, and Bluetooth, because your speaker is right there, microphone rather. It's a nice, smooth, quiet drive in this Hiace Regis. These vans really do epitomize the golden age of Toyota engineering before we got over-computerized with a simple, solid drivetrain and just great function and use. All the materials, everything touches and feels really robust and sturdy and solid. That's how I would best describe it. So we'll go drive this up the hill and around, get it through all the gears so you guys can hear and see what that is like. Really great visibility out this front glass with more thin A-pillars. You can really get a better idea of what's going on around you. Power delivery is really on tap. It's not obnoxious, nor is it underpowered. It just feels very well paired to this vehicle. Seating position is upright. I don't feel sunken in like I'm sunken under the dash or the door cards like in some modern vehicles. You just feel upright. You've got a bit of a commanding presence. It's quite a nice experience behind the steering wheel of this van. The engine is quiet but responsive. The brakes are on the money. These are some of the best feeling brakes I can think of in one of these vans. Everything works just as it should in this vehicle. Heat, AC, every little accessory and bit is here. Nothing is missing. No damage, no rust. Most certainly, we do not source nor buy vehicles with rust or history of rust or repaint or accidents. That's just not what we do. Some folks do that and that's fine, but we don't. We like things that are clean and original. We are very meticulous. We have high standards with our cars that we buy. If it's not something that I would buy for myself, then it's not something that I would buy to sell to anyone. That's just how we go about business. I would not hesitate to get in this van and drive it cross country. It is a turnkey vehicle. Of course, these are all used vehicles, and at this point, most of the vehicles we sell from Japan are 25 years or older. So please understand what that means when you buy something this old. It means it's not brand new, doesn't come with a warranty. That said, we do our best to source cleanest examples. We do our best to ensure they are mechanically sound, just to the best of our ability. If something happens after the fact, it's really hard to predict if a part's gonna fail, if it looks fine upon inspection, but I'm sure you guys know that. That's just how it goes with old vehicles. It's part of the fun. The steering is tight. There's no slop or play in the wheel. There's no clunking, rattling, shaking, or shimmying when I go down the road. It brakes straight and true. It doesn't pull or pulsate. The engine idles smooth as it should. Just trying to give you guys a thorough drive-through. I know some of you guys watch these videos just for fun and entertainment, which is awesome. I do too. But some of you may be actually considering this vehicle to take it home. We do sell some of our vehicles through these YouTube videos. And so we like to kind of put everything through the motions so everyone can see. Whether you're a customer or an enthusiast, we do it for everyone. This is certainly one of the nicest Regises we've had. It is ultra low miles and immaculate. I do not doubt that whoever drives this home will be very, very pleased with it. It feels like a new vehicle, which is crazy to say because it's from 1998, but some folks in Japan just really have a knack for taking care of their vehicle over the years. They regularly use them. They don't put a lot of miles on them. They service them when they should be. And a lot of the times, depending on the vehicle, of course, they're stored indoors, which the end of that, it ends up looking like a vehicle in this condition, which is just remarkable. The speakers all sound great. This must have had an upgraded sound system because they come in with super clarity and all frequencies are really crisp and clear, which is nice. No blown out speakers or anything. I think we are going to be nearing the end of the video here, guys, so I do thank you for watching and checking out this really cool 1998 Hi-Ace Regis, which is now for sale through our dealership AutoX, and we're based in Portland, Oregon at the time of this filming. So if you see this video, reach out. It might not be too late. We may still have it or something like it available for you. Would you guys daily this? Let us know your thoughts on this van. What do you think? Are you into it or not? Have you driven one? We love to read all the comments, so leave a comment, good or bad. We're into it. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and checking out our videos and our cars. And please hit that subscribe button or ring the bell if you want to see more videos. We're always posting interesting stuff, a wide variety of vehicles we got coming in, and featured some really cool videos coming up. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.